Honorable Justice Sri I. Mohanty, Chief Guest of this evening, Dr. J.P. Das, Dr. Pankaj Mankad, Sri Prafulla Mohanty, Dr. Debabrata Das, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, members from the press and media. Very good evening to all of you. I know the commitments of a doctor because my wife is a doctor, as Mrs. Das just introduced, and she had to be here, and she is in a OT overlooking some relations eye surgery here in Bhubaneswar. I hope she will be here towards the latter part. I have a tremendous respect for that vision for the doctor. I was telling the other day, yesterday, few of my batchmates have come from Rajasthan and one from Assam. They are here to study certain things. So we are discussing about our family, what the children are doing. We are meeting after 20-22 years. And there was one consensus in that discussion, that none of our children right now of the present generation would like to be a doctor. That was the consensus. Then I told him, no, mere consensus is not enough. Let us analyze what the reason. Why our children do not want to be doctors? Because for everything, for every small minor problem, we run to a doctor. We look forward for the help of a doctor. And we have not been able to inspire the next generation that one of you should be a doctor. What could be the reason? The reason probably is, I feel, the amount of respect or amount of esteem I get recovered if I am ill. I feel that doctor, with his medicine and with his healing touch, I'll recover soon. And everybody, I think, people of my generation and people of my earlier generation, I think, they had the feeling of a demigod towards a doctor. But I think that kind of a position, the doctor community over the years has lost. What could be the reason? There are several reasons. One of the reasons may be the commercialization of the profession. So that could be one of the reasons. Why? Because always we are thinking it's a noble profession. And we think that, doctor, as the Debabrata has shown today, in fact, this initiative should be an example before the doctor community. If the doctor community is not able to command that kind of social esteem and respect from the people and society, the reason is one of these, high commercialization of the medical profession. And we think probably poor people cannot get proper medical treatment and attention because he lacks the necessary adequate resources. That is the feeling of majority. That's why there is a tremendous antipathy now. You might be also hearing about the assault by the doctors in many places, which is unfortunate. It should not have happened. What has happened in the last 20-30 years? So, my theory, or when we were discussing my friends last evening, I told probably these are the reasons why the profession. One, there is tremendous sense of responsibility. Probably the new generation boys and girls want to have more income, or mass communication, not a single doctor. So that's a very that's something to be thought over, something to be analyzed. Why this has come? Why this kind of a trend? Odisha, very strange. I mean, many of you might be knowing also. Odisha, in the government sector, there are about 12,000 doctors. The sanctioned strength of Odisha health services is 101200, 12,000. At present, there are 2,800 available in all the government hospitals. And I think every 6 months in the UPSC, through the OPSC, government is appointing about 300-400 doctors. And unfortunately, 30 to 40 of them, 10% of them are joining. 90% of them are not joining in the government service. So we are working with probably 1/5 of the sanctioned strength of doctors in the health service sector of our state. So that is the state of affairs. And several reasons, many reasons can be attributed for this state of affairs. But while recalling my own experience, sharing my experience or talk with my friends, my point is that this is an initiative where probably the community can restore its old glory and esteem in the eyes of the public. And thank you, Debabrata, for such a wonderful initiative. I am so happy. And I wish you all the best. And I wish that you set an example before the other doctor communities, before your brothers and sisters who are in the same problem.